Hey there, it's Seb Frey, and welcome to another exciting episode of Seb Frey TV. So it's Friday, and we're all gonna get into chill out mode pretty soon here. And I'm thinking, what do I want to share with you today? And one thing you might not know about me is that I am kind of like a political junkie. Back when I was in high school, my plan was to become the ambassador to Paraguay. I thought that would be a pretty good job. And then I realized, I learned later in college, that in order to become ambassador, you have to be appointed by the President of the United States. And I really realized I was probably never going to be in a position where the President of the United States was going to recommend me for an ambassadorship. So that ship kind of sailed. But I still am very interested in politics. And, we just had this election that went by. And Proposition 10 here in California went down to defeat. Yay! But Proposition 5 did not pass. But the gas tax did not get repealed. I'm very thankful for that because our roads and bridges are falling apart. And, Proposition 1 did pass for the creation of some affordable housing, which I kind of am of two minds about that whole thing. But my position is, hey, you know what? We desperately need more housing, any kind of housing. There's a shortage of roofs in California, and we really need to get with the program there. But as to the big thing, with the congressional elections, and the House now coming back into Democratic hands, I myself am not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican either. I am a no party affiliated or whatever that is. I like to say that I'm a free thinker. But I'm very thankful that the House of Representatives, frankly, is no longer controlled by the Republicans. And I'll tell you why. It's because I am not a big Trumpy. I don't like Trump. And here's the reason why. I think that Trump has shown himself to be an overt racist, and I don't like racists. I'm from Berkeley, California, originally, and I was taught from the word go that it's just not okay to be an overt racist. And you can say that everyone's racist to some degree, and that's fine. But what I say, keep a lid on that. We should all be respectful of everybody, regardless of their race, creed, nationality, whatever, right? We should be respectful. And Trump, when he was running, he gets up in Trump Tower and he basically says that all Mexican immigrants are rapists and murderers, except he assumes that a few are good people. And I just feel that kind of rhetoric, that kind of bald, racist rhetoric is not something that we can accept in our president. I feel that the president sets the tone for the national conversation, and by talking like that, I just think he's disqualified based on that alone. I think that there should be a litmus test for being a president, and in my book, you shouldn't be an overt fucking racist and be president of the United States in this day and age. Maybe that flew in 1789 or whatever, but I don't think that it's good for the country and good for civilization at this point. My mother, she always was, and I assume still is, a single issue voter. That is to say, if in her case it was abortion, if you were in favor of legalized abortion or permissive of a legalized abortion, she would not vote for you. She would only vote for presidential candidates and any candidate who said, I am against abortion. And that's fine, right? Okay, I get that. You feel very strongly about it. Well, I feel very strongly that if you're a racist, you shouldn't hold national office or local office or any office, but especially, let's start at the top, you should not be president of the United States. I can take the whole thing about, like tax cuts for the wealthy and deregulating stuff for the environment and, massive deficits and massive military builds up. That's par for the course, right? Okay, that stuff happens, you know what? But it doesn't have to happen along with all this racist crap and demonizing and other people and demagoguery and all that. That really is, in my opinion, very, very bad. And so I'm really thankful that we now have some kind of check on this kind of stuff. And now I know it's not going to stop him right now, from making those kind of remarks. But I certainly think it's a step in the right direction, and I'm very thankful for that. So those are my thoughts here on Friday. Oh, and of course, my thoughts are with the people of Paradise, California. And up there, I can't believe it, another massive conflagration. Whole town wiped off the map, basically, and it's still going on, and it's just horrific. So if you or anyone is up there in Paradise, California, our thoughts are with you, and please do donate to the Red Cross and what other charities are going to help people out there, because it's a tremendous devastation. All right, well, thanks so much, and I will talk at you soon. Bye.